will see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Noles will kick this deep to start us off. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fights through the tackler. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second and long now at the 17. To throw, it's back. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Canes. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this? It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. On the run, it's Holmes. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It is intercepted. He could go. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The first play of the drive, they'll set up from the 13. On the ground, it's Lucas. Here he goes. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But another first down and another... by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That's reeled in. It's White. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And the Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Pittman. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Running out of time in the pocket. The tight end has got it. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff on a counter. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Punt over the middle. It's Pittman. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Seminoles will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? To throw, it's Castellanos. Quick throw to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Beck. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he shanked it. Looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made. Room to run here. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Signs the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. To the air, it's Castellanos. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Same tailback, another carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's White. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Noles will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. The first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's caught. It's Joseph. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end. Oh, it's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
With the catch, it's McCoy. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Gets the first and still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking to pass. It's Beck. And that pass falls incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught near the sticks. It's Lyle. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Makes the grab. It's Lyle. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Joseph. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. With the catch, it's Sacha. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Back to throw. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Going to try to use his legs here. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's back. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big third and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 20 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
After the incompletion, second and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. Flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Nice grab. It's McCoy. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And here's the handoff. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And their route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit and won't make a difference in the outcome. The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Seminoles! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath.